The sounds of the city are as loud as a heart beating too fast. Digital billboards flash the same words over and over. You deserve better. Taidy stood amidst the hurried crowd, as if unable to stop, afraid of falling behind. You have to be better today than yesterday. Every day, huh? Taidy held an expensive coffee in one hand, in the other, a phone filled with images of other people's lives. Every picture looked beautiful, successful, and far-reaching. Taidy gazed at it with a faint smile, a smile that hid a question. Why does having more make me feel so empty? The voice on the phone. My life is so much better. Taidy in her mind. And what about mine? When the train stopped, Taidy saw her own reflection in the mirror. A 32-year-old woman who had everything by standard, but nothing to her heart. And in a city where there's no such thing as enough, a small question began to echo in her mind. Taidy softly, do I really have everything?
The advertising company where Taidy works is never quiet. Today is even more bustling because of a new campaign called More, a short word that promises just a little more and life will instantly be better. Boss, add a little more and life will be complete. Taidy, I understand. People love that phrase. Taidy writes sharp advertising scripts. She knows which words make people stop and look. She knows what kind of images make people feel incomplete, because deep down, she herself once believed that if she had just a little more, life would be truly complete. Coworkers, she's really good at this. Taidy, because I understand the desire for more. That night, Taidy dreamed. She was chasing a giant clock. The hands of time spun faster and faster. Every time she almost caught it, the clock would shatter. It would become a new advertisement, like a dream that can be bought but can never be truly possessed. Taidy, panting, I'll catch up. I'll be enough.
On a rainy day, the big city slowed down a little. Taidy sat on a park bench. Amidst the hustle and bustle of people walking by with umbrellas, beside her sat an old man. He smiled at the world, as if no appointments awaited him. Old man, you seem to be in a hurry. Taidy, in this whole city, everyone's in a hurry. Old man, where are you rushing to? Taidy, The question sounded simple, simpler than the report, simpler than the goal, but it stopped Taidy mid-sentence. She thought about the work, the future, the word deadline, but there was no answer that clearly explained what she was rushing to. The old man, desire never needs time. It needs a lifetime, and sometimes even that isn't enough. Before parting, the old man left those words behind, like the last raindrop falling on Taidy's heart. She walked out of the garden, but those words lingered on the bench and began their journey within her. The More campaign was a resounding success. Taidy got a promotion and a raise. Applause erupted all around her. Everyone said she had reached a point many people dreamed of, and she smiled, as she should. Boss, congratulations, Taidy. This is your accomplishment. Coworkers, amazing! On the night of the lavish celebration, Taidy slipped into the bathroom quietly. Tears streamed down her face, unseen by anyone. Success stood before her, but the emptiness lay within. Taidy murmurs, I have everything, so why does it feel like I've lost something? She opened her phone. She saw news about young people in debt. She saw depressed teenagers, and in every picture, there was an advertisement for her. For the first time, Taidy wondered, or perhaps her success was a failure for many others. Taidy, softly, "Is this because of me?"
Taidy began walking through the city without her phone. Her hands were free, but her vision was clearer. She observed the people passing by. Everyone was wanting something, even if they were already holding what they wanted yesterday. Taidy muttering, "Everyone is looking for something." People's smiles seem bright, yet their eyes still search, as if the whole city is accumulating not objects, but a desire yet to be named. Taidy. Hands full, but eyes never satisfied. Taidy returned to the park, hoping to see the old man again, but the bench was empty. Only a message had been crossed out, a short sentence that resonated with her, as if the whole city was speaking directly to her. Taidy, reading softly, "Life is not short. It is desire that is too long."
Taidy quit her job. Her decision confused those around her. Some admired her, others laughed. In a city where success is believed to always move forward, stopping seemed like a step backward. Coworkers, "Are you sure?" Taidy, "Sure that I can't do it anymore." Mother, "What do you want then?" Taidy, "I don't know, but I know I don't want everything anymore." Her mother's question wasn't loud, but it was heavy enough to stop the whole world. Taidy was silent for a long time before speaking the truth to herself for the first time. Not a beautiful truth, but a lighter truth. That night, Taidy dreamed of the old man again, but this time he had the same face as hers. 30 years later, the dream didn't offer answers. It simply handed her a mirror to allow her to see herself more clearly. The old man, "I am you if you don't stop questioning yourself."
In a dream quieter than reality, Taidy listened intently, unable to avert his gaze. The future wasn't harsh nor angry. It simply told a story of exchange, without revealing the cost from the beginning. The old man, "I gained everything you desired, and I lost everything you had." Taidy's tears weren't from fear, but from relief, because for the first time she didn't need to rush for answers. Some questions may not be meant to be solved, but to be walked alongside. Taidy, "Then what should I choose?" The old man smiles. "There's no single answer. There are only questions to be asked repeatedly throughout a lifetime." A new day begins, without an alarm clock. Taidy slowly opens her eyes. For the first time in years, time hasn't chased her out of bed. Taidy, "Is it morning already?" The city is still bustling. Billboards still urge, "You want more." Taidy walks past them, stops to look, and smiles faintly. Not because she's conquered her desires, but because she no longer has to race against them. Advertisement voice, "You want more." Taidy in her mind, "Maybe or maybe not." Taidy, "It's okay to not know. I'll just walk along." Taidy doesn't know what life holds ahead. She doesn't know when she'll be satisfied or if she'll ever truly be satisfied. But for the first time in years, she's not in a hurry. Life isn't enough for desires. Time isn't enough for needs. And perhaps living isn't about filling a void, but about learning what we can let go of.